Yeah, so we're holding in Siman, we're holding Siman Yud, Hilchas Tefillin, Sif Chav Gimel. So we learned about taking film that belongs to someone else, and that you're allowed to take it and to make a bracha, because, as we said, that mutter, if someone prefers that a mitzvah should be done with his property as well. So tefillin, tzrichim guf naki. Tefillin needs to have a guf naki. Tzrichim lizar shalei lahafiach behem. You also have to make sure not to pass gas. And a choyle ma'ayim, afilo ein leitzar, potter and a tefillin. Someone that's a choyle ma'ayim has diarrhea, he's potter from film, even if he doesn't have tzar. And the reason is because he's not capable of being able to contain himself. If someone feels that he's capable, so then Yanicham Oz he should put on at that time. But someone who's generally not well, if he's very sick and he's mitztayr, and he's not able to be in a calm way, to be able to because of his tzad, be able to have the proper kavanah and so on, he's potter. As we learned, one is not allowed to be masiyah das. Cotton hayadei alishmet film, a cotton that's capable of watching his film, that he won't sleep or pass gas in them, or that he won't use the bathroom even if he's just going to go to urinate. He's Aviv Chayev Liklis Nitfilin Sheyanichem. His father is B'chuyev to buy him tefillin that he should put them on. V'achshav Nispashat Aminei Shemaskal Avatla Ne'atfil Shnayim V'shleisha Chadoshim Kredim Shnasa V'shleisha. So now the minig is that the tefillin is put on for a cotton 2-3 months before his bar mitzvah so he could do some training. Sifchat Hey. B'inyan Anochas Tefillin B'chol HaMoed, regarding putting on tefillin on Chol HaMoed, which we learned earlier that those who do put on tefillin on Chol HaMoed, they all take it off before Hallel. So he says, Yesh machlekes hapoiskim v'chelukim menhagim. There's a machlekes hapoiskim and different customs. Yesh mekayim she'echsim gedas hapoiskim shleila nicham. There are those places who hold like the poskim that you should not put them on. Yesh mekayim esnergim gedas hapoiskim lanicham, and some hold that you should put them on. Ella, those that hold that you should put them on, agree that ein mevarchim aleim b'karam the Beis HaKnesses. You don't make a loud bracha in shul as they do in the rest of the year. The yesh ne'egin, and there's a third meaning that they know to put them on below brachas without even brachas. The yesh le'lechavin shimchayil yichem chalamed lavs man tefillin tiyana ketsus ba'alma prima god, which means to say that the prima god says that someone who's putting on tefillin on chalamoid, and in order to be yaitze, according to those poskim that hold, you're not supposed to put them on, so he's just strapping it on, practicing. Not that it's really for the mitzvah. Nevertheless, we come back also the hafsik ben yad shalosh, that even though he's not making a bracha, you don't make hafsaka between the shoyad and the rosh, kaddish or the kedusha, yafsik. But if someone is saying kaddish or kedusha, he should be mafsik even in between. If everybody who's davening in one shul is you have to be careful. I know it's not some people put and some people not put, because there's a problem with place is going to do. You should have agudais. So therefore, it's not proper to have within 1 million some putting on tefillin, some not putting on tefillin, as if it's obvious that you have different groups and so on. Siv chava tefillin shehuchziku the ksheres bekashrus tefillin that they have. The assumption is that they're kosher and adin kolzman shabayis shalom gam aparshas arei b'chaskosam. If you look at the bias and it looks that it's whole, it doesn't look that it's been tampered with or knocked up or any problem with it, you could assume that it's the kosher vein tzichem dikin. The komokim nevertheless noching the vodka, and it's proper to be boidikid. Sometimes from the sweat alone, it can become kala. And therefore, if someone puts on a pair of tefillin, he has several pairs, and he puts a particular pair on only occasionally. It has to have twice in 7 years. And it's apshu, because someone needs to be concerned by lying around. Maybe they became what do you call it? This apshu is like a foil to them. They became that they came in them. If the bias itself, you see that it's somehow torn, there's a problem with it, so then not only do you have to check the bias, but you have to check the parshas as well. If they fell into water, You also have to inject them. Mainly, if he doesn't have someone at that time who's capable of inspecting it and being able to close it properly, is you should leave it without inspecting them. At least he's bottom the mitzvah film. That way, he can still put on film. He can go on the chazaka that it's kosher. However, but if it was clearly like in water that there's a problem with it, so clearly at that point he should not make a bracha because of the suffix. But he still should wait until he has the first opportunity to inspect them. This concludes Hilchas Tefillin.